Max is woken up by his mother for another day at school. Before he even gets up, the boy asks her when they're going to adopt a dog, but she replies that it won't happen, since her son can't even tidy his room on his own. When he arrives at school, the boy walks towards his desk, but halfway there he ends up being knocked down by Den, the slacker in his class. Far away, Alex and his co-worker Skyba are giving a presentation to demonstrate the progress of their latest creation. The prototype is nothing less than a nano-robot with extremely advanced artificial intelligence, capable of assisting humans in any kind of activity, which leads to the lab receiving more funding to develop the project. Hours later, a leader of a large criminal organization known as Myron receives the news of the nano-robot's invention. The henchman explains that the prototype could help them rob thousands of bank accounts and control the entire stock market with its hacking abilities. Realizing the level of power he will have with the nano-robot in his hands, Myron orders the men to call in Gecko, his main agent, to carry out this mission. At school, Max watches his classmate Sonia's play rehearsal, while drawing the scene in his notebook, as he has strong feelings for her. Just then, Den and his companions emerge from a hatch in the ground and ask the boy to approach them. However, in doing so, Max ends up being pulled under the stage, and noticing that the student was drawing his girlfriend, Den gets angry and says he's going to teach him a lesson. The trio then deliver a firecracker into the boy's hands and flee to the basement, where a small explosion occurs. Frightened, the teacher asks what's going on, and as he approaches the hatch, he sees Max coming out from underneath. Believing that the student was responsible for the explosion, the man sends him to the principal's office, and at the same time, Sonia finds the drawing that Den crumpled up. Meanwhile, at home, Max receives yet another lecture from his mother for not having cleaned his room, but as soon as the woman leaves, he gets up and sneaks out of the house. Nearby, Gecko sets off in the direction of the laboratory building, and after using his tools to scale the building and cut through the glass of one of the windows, he manages to successfully break in. Soon after, the young man sneaks along the ceiling like a real spy, and to get past the security lasers, he uses his nameplate, reflecting the beams against the surveillance cameras. With the way cleared, Gecko quietly approaches the compartment where the nano-robots are kept, and as soon as he inserts his decoder into the pedestal, he is surprised by one of the guards. Despite this, the young man manages to hide quickly, but at that moment, the device opens and the noise attracts the security guard's attention. Wasting no time, Gecko rushes to knock out the guard, but he can't stop the alarm from being triggered. The criminal then grabs the cylinder of the nano-robots and runs through the building, evading the guards.